just to get a fresh reading. I really want to clear the space. And for those of y'all who don't know, I'm a Taurus rising, so I'm really excited about this. Make sure, by the way, to look at your rising sign, because those will probably resonate more. Especially if I bring up astrology, I'm going to keep it light on the astrology today. But yeah, right. Like I'm an Aquarius sun, and the astrology doesn't resonate as much as my Taurus rising. So, all right. So if you haven't figured it out, I am doing a surprise reading for y'all, where we're doing a mid-year check-in from July to December, and it was just totally random. We will blame it on the full moon in Aquarius that we had yesterday. And I'm an Aquarian, so ooh, that wanted to jump. What was that? Let me see. Oof, somebody making a decision. Somebody making a decision. Okay. And I just saw the moon and the Three of Cups. So somebody is a little I'm hearing disappointed, disillusioned, discouraged about coming together with somebody. Maybe a sibling, maybe friends. Well, we're going to pull for all 6 months that remain of this year of 2021 to see what this year holds for Taurus and Taurus risings. So I hope y'all have been doing okay with this year. You know, Taurus has been dealing with a lot of 10th house activity. You know I have, with Saturn in the 10th house. And Saturn is where you've been getting, you know, restrictions, limitations. You're dealing with karma having to do with, you know, 10th house is status, career, and look at that. Somebody need to get a new strategy. Somebody's, yeah, secrets. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. Be very discerning about what's of integrity and what's not, because there might be some people around you that are trying to take more than they give, maybe outright lying, cheating, stealing. Some of you have been in limbo about getting a new beginning with your money. Yes, maybe career, maybe status, maybe even a new home. This could be some of you holding back, financially saving your money and sacrificing. I'm seeing with both the Hangman and the Four of Pentacles, saving for a new home. And if you're not doing that, I think the advice is that you need to. Others of you, you feel like you've been in limbo, maybe with housing or some kind of new solid beginning with your money. These cards are really wanting to talk. You feel like things have been held back from you, maybe because of financial restrictions. I do see, though, expansion. Maybe you've been waiting on it, and I do see that there will be something given to you, and you're going to get a breakthrough. You're going to get some victory because somebody is going to give something to you financially. Maybe a contract, okay, maybe an agreement of some kind, but something's going to be given to you after having waited for a very long time. All right, so let's see if we can pull cards July through December of this year. I'm going to fill in the cut now. Okay, so July, August, September, October, November, December. So at the foundation of July, a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a lot going on, probably within a group dynamic. If you're in a workplace situation, it might be office politics. If it's a family, battle of wills. If it's just between two people, again, there's some not coming together and being on the same page. I'm sorry to say. Some of you, it's just a lot of competition. Like if you're looking for work, you're looking for housing, it's extremely competitive. okay, and like running your own business, extremely competitive. And by August, I see you pushing back, or somebody's pushing back. They're resisting, they're defending themselves. Then in September, I see a coming together and some cooperation. Finally, that's nice, and it might have to do with your money, your career, your resources. And then in October, holding back. Okay, something's very private there. I'm going to see what that is about. You're being very discerning in October. Then November, oh, I love it. There's some kind of emotional connection here. Now, it could simply be, you know, a friend. It could be a loved one. Yes, it might be romantic. We'll see. We'll see. And then finally, by December, you've got a stalemate. Interestingly, by the way, that came up for Aries in the same exact placement at the foundation in December. It might simply be because, you know, the holidays and you just taking a time out and you're like, you know what? I've got to reset my energy. I've got to get a game plan for the new year. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Let's dive a little deeper, starting with July. What is this conflict about? Queen of Swords, the Moon, and King of Cups. So, a lot of emotions going on here. A lot of emotions. Might be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm definitely seeing a Pisces or a Cancer right there as well. But regardless of sign, you know, something is very, there's something emotional going on here, and it might be somebody who generally has good mastery of their emotions, but they're disappointed or they're disillusioned in some respect. They also might be hiding their feelings, like, and with a Queen of Swords could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who I see her looking dead at this emotional issue, and I don't know why I'm seeing her hand like, come on, let's have it. Let's have it. Let's deal with this. Like, bring it on, honey. I've got my sword. I'm ready for you. Is she wanting to cut something out? She's wanting to cut out the disappointment in her life, the confusion, the lack of clarity, the things not being what she thought or wanted. And it might have to do with this water sign, or it might have to do with, you know, finding that ideal partner, because a lot of times King of Cups is the ideal husband, father type material. It seems like there's two people here, and there's a lot of disappointment. And it might be really under the surface. It might be concealed. It might be subconscious, like she's not, or he's not entirely aware of these undercurrents of emotion. I feel like she's wanting to cut it out. Now, I can say also that sometimes the King of Cups can represent an employer or a professional, like somebody who works in healing. And I just heard disenchanted, okay? Somebody, so if you are working in this kind of line of work of working as a healer or a therapist, or you work in the arts, something like that, there's a disenchantment with it, and somebody's trying to cut it out. And I think the disenchantment, it might go back to this at the foundation, that there's maybe too much conflict. There's too much confrontation. Now, if this is a couple, been a lot of fighting. And I get the feeling now that this couple is disenchanted with the relationship because they can't seem to come in agreement about something. There's been a lot of, I'm hearing water under the bridge. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but let's flow with it. That's what I'm hearing. So, and yeah, this couple might have a family together, and there's a lot of conflict in the family as well. I'm getting this is deep water. Okay, deep water. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like, we could just do a whole reading on that right there. Okay. If that resonates with you, you come to me. All right, I do private readings. For those of you who don't know, y'all can reach out to me at crownedones.weebly.com. I'll put the link down below for those interested. But let's move on to August. And there's some kind of pushback going on, maybe having to do with that conflict, maybe having to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And again, might be having to do with business, some kind of entrepreneur or somebody who works in the line of work having to do with communications, marketing. This is somebody who's like very much a visionary leader, but again, might just be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see some kind of fallout here, or a moment of truth, some kind of shakeup. Some of you might be leaving a place, all right, leaving something very abruptly because you realize that, you know, this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable. And it might have to do with a financial issue, or again, it's like leaving one location to go to another. So again, if you're looking to move, I can see the possibility of you leaving one option to go to another with a change of location. I'm not seeing a lot of residence stuff here. Although it might be, I mean, I'm looking to move during this time, but again, whatever the fallout is, it's somebody is like, no, I'm not doing this. And they go for option B. They go for some other kind of option in August. And then in September, well, finally, there's some networking going on, some teamwork, and oh, I like it. Oh, there's the house. There's the house. Love it. So, well, you've got a new beginning, but this new beginning is coming with a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden, okay? And this new beginning might be a new home. Look at all of these rods here. This is a lot of fire. I am going to say that for you, probably in September, really, I'm hearing balls to the walls. Balls to the wall month, okay? There's a lot going, things start working together in concert. People start cooperating. This is very nice, right? Because, I mean, this is a welcome change, because it looked like in July, a lot of conflict and emotional conflict at that. And then some fallout. And then finally there's a coming together. Okay, so I like that this is improving as we get into the months. I like seeing that. And so yes, it could be a new home. It could be celebrations, gatherings within the home. It could be really an easy, harmonious flow of communications going on, really like that, that you're feeling finally like you're on track with your life. Things are going somewhere. But again, it's coming with a lot of responsibility. In order for you to get this new beginning. For some of you, you know, this could be, you know, I'm going to tell you, if you are like on a dating website and you're like doing the social networking, social media, yeah, because I can see some really hot, steamy messages going on here, possibly. I do see it is possible you get a new sexual relationship, all right? But again, just be careful, because I see some heaviness surrounding this. Even though things are stable and it seems harmonious, it might be that you're partnering with somebody who's got a lot of responsibilities, or that could be the case for you, that you have a lot on your back. And even though I see things stable for you, it's a lot of responsibility. I wanna dig into that. I just want to dig into that. Okay, what is this 10 of Wands about? So it's karmic, you know, and it might involve a Libra or a legal situation, but it's something karmic that you are working through, cause and effect. You know, sowing and reaping. It's decisions you made a while back that you're having to answer to, and I don't think it's anything sudden that is going to come up in, like, you already know what it is, okay? Like, whatever this represents for you right now in July as I'm filming this, there it is, right? It's right, because this is major stuff. This is not just like, you know, oh, I had to work over 40 hours this week and that never happens. No. This is, you know, I've got a karmic situation from that's been kind of looming over my head for a while. It's some kind of heaviness, whatever that is, okay? And let me see what the new beginning is, just to get clear. What is this new beginning? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And Death in reverse. Okay. Well, it's something you're not going to be working on. There's something that was in the past. I guess some of you need to be told you're not going to go back to something in the past. Okay? Whatever has reached the point of no return in your life might involve a Scorpio. You're not going to be putting your word back in that anymore. That's over with. It's something very new. I don't know why I'm not getting anything more out of it, but it's like, whatever this is, it's probably coming from some new connections. Like, I really want to encourage you to put yourself out there, and network, definitely during the month of September, because I can see some positive new beginnings for you. Try to plug in. I've been taking my own advice, and I joined a couple groups, and I might even start a group here, like an astrology club locally. I'm looking into starting that to meet people who are into astrology, but I've also joined a crypto group locally for people who are into crypto. So try to get around like-minded people, and it doesn't necessarily have to be for, you know, romantic reasons, although I see a lot of that going on. But it could just be for, you know, people who share values, right, with those pentacles, people who share values and are like-minded. September is going to be a good month for you to do that. And all right, let's move on to October. Yeah, that High Priestess, what is that about? Ooh. Okay, so I think that in your private time, you are really trying to discern what's viable and what's not in your life in terms of what can I manifest. I mean, honestly. Because some of you have some very pie in the sky ideas, but I mean, can you pull it off? Can you pull it off right now with the resources that you have? You are having to be very resourceful. And I say very resourceful because I feel like some of you are very limited in what you are able to manifest at this time. You're holding yourself back, or you feel that circumstances are forcing you to hold yourself back. And there's this dreamy, wishful thinking element here to what you want to manifest, yet at the same time, limitation in terms of what you can manifest in October. Some of you, I feel like, again, this is a very holding back type of energy, both of these. And this might be your own decision. I'm really getting a vibe that you've made up your mind that you have to hold back on manifesting something right now because you feel like that is, you're discerning that that is the wise thing to do. There may be secrets as well. There may be secret fantasies, wishes, that you're not really coming out and communicating and expressing to other people. Because you just feel like you're not going to get the understanding that you're seeking. So that's really interesting. I'm wanting to go deeper into that. What is this High Priestess about? Two of Wands in reverse. There's been maybe some miscommunication and delays, and you feel, I'm hearing now is not the time. You feel like you're not going to be understood. You're not going to be related to. You, you don't have things in, you've dealt with some delays that have pushed you back, and it's just like you decided now is not the time to speak up about this or get forward movement. It's just not gonna, I think definitely you want to manifest, and you're trying to manifest, but it's like, what can I manifest right now? What is it that Taurus is wanting to manifest during that month? The Emperor in reverse and Hangman in reverse. Okay. Yeah, some of you have been holding on to a fantasy or some kind of wishful thinking, and it might involve an Aries. Unfortunately, this Emperor is in reverse, and it's just showing me this is somebody who's trying to control everybody but themselves, and there's a lot of ego involved. I told you Aries had that same card in the same placement, and there's fire sign over there as well, and fire over here, and fire over there, and oh gosh, go watch the Aries reading if an Aries is relevant to you. But I want to say, you know, there's something with this person who they don't have their shit straight. Okay, just very simply stated, they didn't come correct. And you know, you might want to manifest something with them, but is it viable? And I'm getting that right at this point in time in October, it's not viable. You're kind of hanging on to a fantasy, and I think maybe deep down you know it. And that's why you are just holding back and communicating your desires, and, you know, trying to make plans with this person, because deep down you know it's just not, it's not going to go really anywhere worth going, because they don't have their shit straight. They're not coming correct. There is an emotional connection here in November, and interesting, might simply have to do with your children, okay, or somebody that you've known from more innocent time in your life. But again, I am seeing somebody under 30 or younger. Yes, possibly. I'm seeing children here again with the Page of Cups. Might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could also be communications coming in from somebody from your past. Again, that you knew in a more innocent time in your life, and it comes in really quick, and somebody is making a really swift decision about this. What decision are they making? What decision are they making? What's the decision? They might come in really quick and say, I'm apologizing for something, okay? I'm seeing an apology, or somebody feels regretful, and they are taking action on that. Who is this person? Who is this person? Could be a water sign or an air sign. Water sign would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Air sign could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There we go again with the writer. More about, I mean, this is just like confirmation, right? It's almost the same card, okay? It's going to come in super quick. This is some kind of communications coming in really quick. It's involving a man. Anything more? I'm seeing a man here. Anything more? Who is this person? Who is this person? Can you tell me who this person is? Who is this person? Please tell me who this... All right. Oh, so this could be somebody who, yeah, you've known them for a very long time, and they could be a divorcee or a widower. Okay. And again, I'm seeing something, they're giving something to you, okay? And there might be something around the springtime. something relevant about the springtime. Winter through spring is relevant. Ooh, that is so mysterious. That is so mysterious. We could go deeper into that. My gosh. Okay, let me say December. You're at a stalemate with somebody about something. Let's see. The Empress. Okay, the Empress and Nine of Swords and Three of Swords. I'm not a fan of this at all. Okay. I'm hearing blocked. Blocked. Okay. Oh, look at that underneath. Holding back. Oh gosh, I just keep going deeper here. Somebody's blocked their emotions. Somebody's, you know, and it seems to involve, again, possibly an Aries, but it's a feminine energy, a wife, a mother maybe. Might have something to do with the home and family, but I'm definitely seeing that this feminine energy is really stressed out. And it's because of disloyalty. It might be a three-party situation where there might not have been outright cheating, but, you know, this person felt like they were not being prioritized, or that they're never going to be prioritized. And I just see somebody deciding, you know what, I'm not going there with you. I'm not going to open up to this. I'm not going to give myself to this. I'm going to be strong and hold back emotionally and just go it alone. Okay? Feminine energy here is not happy at all about this situation. And I almost feel like this is a protective stance of, I'm not going to let you in, I'm not going to let you hurt me or exploit me. If this is not a three-party situation or some kind of disloyalty, I'm going to say there's separation. There's some kind of distance. There's not really, I don't like seeing this. There's just like, there's a lack of warmth here. There's a lack of warmth here. Let's see what the main issues are for Taurus this July through December. July through December. Please show me. For oof, my gosh, got a lot. Okay. So the foundation, small is beautiful. I was just telling Sagittarius that do not despise small beginnings. Deliverance, resoluteness, opposition, the taming power of the great. Okay, interesting, because I believe that Aries got this as well, and Aries also got this. Somebody is very like, you're not moving me out of my position. I'm not giving you this. I'm not opening up to this. Out you go. And somebody is very like determined, like, I'm not compromising. I'm not opening up to this. My focus is unwavering, and they might feel like the situation tested their character in some respect, because they're dealing with somebody, right? There's a stalemate here because there's an opposing viewpoint, and neither side, from what I can tell, is budging. There might be communication problems, because I did somewhat see that earlier. Yeah, with it in October with the Two of Wands in reverse. Somebody's being secretive, and again, that might be what the communication problem is. Like, you need to like speak up, you need to open up. Now obviously, if you're being spirit-led to be more discreet, you know, with your communications, you know, do as spirit leads. But I am getting a tie-in with the communication problems having to do with somebody being secretive or not opening up, and that maybe secrets need to come out. And that's creating misunderstandings. It's creating estrangement, disharmony. And there needs to be some kind of release of this. Somebody needs to come up with a fresh approach to this relationship and get really liberated from any kind of restrictions having to do with communications in order to really open this relationship up. But I do feel on the positive, this struggle is causing possibly both parties to become more self-aware and realize their own potential and their potential with this other person. And it's also, the test of character is giving them an opportunity, you know, to strengthen their character. But I'm getting as well with this card that, yes, maybe use discretion, slow down, pay attention to the details, take care of the details. So, right, for each person, it's going to be different. You figuring out at what point do I, you know, need to hold back, because that's a wise thing to do in this situation. But at what point do I need to open up? Because, you know, not opening up is causing unnecessary misunderstandings and delays. So that is your call. But of course, you know, if you want me to do a private reading and dig deeper for you, I would be happy to do it. My readings are at crownones.weebly.com. I'll put the link down below for those of you who just want to click a link and get right over there. And until next time, wishing you guys all the best. Be blessed.